Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. How you doing today? We're hanging out. Hey, we got some news. We got some updates today. Some fun stuff has happened inside the metaverse. Welcome to the show. Good morning, afternoon, evening. It is for me 6:07 p.m. on January 13th, but of course you're watching all around the world, so it may be, as is the case for some of you, 2 a.m. Maybe it's 6 a.m. Welcome to the show. We're here late night and early morning for you. Today, what we will be doing is the same thing that we have been doing throughout this week as we prepare for a series of interviews starting, hopefully, as early as next week. But for now, in that preparation time, in that waiting time, we're kicking off GMAE with one component that will always be a staple of this show, and that is playing your games. So you can see here on the screen, I've got the drafts gallery open from the Sandbox Game Maker software. Inside the Sandbox Game Maker, if you create a game, you can publish into the drafts gallery and people can play test your game publicly. I will use this tool, of course, to play your games here live on the stream on request. And we'll do that throughout the rest of the week until we start the show with interviews, with news, with all of that sort of content effective next Monday. For me, it may be Tuesday for you, but it'll be Monday for me. I'll take my Sunday off this week, just like I took off this last Wednesday, just as my 2 days a week, and we're hanging out with you as often as possible. So, at this time, I'd like to talk about what's going on. First of all, from a personal standpoint, I had a funny situation, and you know, this isn't to do with the sandbox necessarily, but you may notice it in your ears. Currently, the microphone that I use all the time, my primary studio quality microphone, I got a new arm for my mic, and I disassembled everything, and I put the new arm in so that I could extend it out and get a better quality of sound, better positioning for my microphone. I plug everything back in, and my microphone broke. So it was a sad time, and for now, we are substituting that microphone with an array microphone. So if you notice any quality differences, just understand that thanks to our friends over at Beacon, I've got new hardware coming on very soon. So it may be until midway next week before we have any, better quality audio, but nonetheless, we're hanging out, we're having some fun. And once again, thank you all for being here. I'm already seeing about 100 or so people in the chat. Once again, if you have a request for your game to be played here on this live stream, please put it in the chat, and I will address it as soon as possible. I think I see Alex here. If you guys don't know what Beacon microphones are, you may check out our Wednesday stream from this week, as Alex was using that brand new hardware. Alex has already had theirs delivered, and as such, it's been wild. DJ GG says, do you have any plans to revamp your land sales system? It's run by bots. For example, user Kobe76 was able to buy 15 lands a second at launch. Please prioritize your builders and real people. I agree with that, DJ. Certainly, we have and actively do attempt to restrain that. There was a queue system that we had functional for a short time. We needed to make some adjustments to that queue system so you could only get one land at a time. That is still in the works. Now, at the same time, if you are a creator, if you are a builder, if you are submitting your games like we do right here on this stream, and we're playing them, and they're fantastic games, you can also submit to be part of an internal team with the Game Makers Fund, and we will give you a land to put your game on, right? So that's, this is not a VOD, naughty gnome, this is live, but, we will have those things available to you. I believe it's over at gamefund.sandbox.game right now. You can check out that link and, get into it. All right. Hey, Alex, can you? I don't know if you're still watching. Can you handle Fei Ito over on Twitch? I feel like this is. I mean, it's toxic. Anyway, so nonetheless, we're gonna just dive right in. As I'm not seeing a lot of special requests, but there are lots of games that have been created for the Sandbox Game Jam recently, where we have, I think it's a couple $100,000 on the line in this game jam. Normally, I keep these kind of things up on another screen, but like I said, with my hardware issues that I ran into, this is just yesterday. I was trying to configure it in the new software today. Couldn't see on Restream. Had to get on Twitch directly. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. Yeah. So let's see. DJGG says that's the user. Which user? What we got? Oh, FG Hanzo. Hey, thanks for hanging out. I know it is 4 a.m. But yes, I am playing requested games, and we'll see you next time. See you next time you're available. Does his own streams too. Probably forgot to change category. Uh-oh. Wait, what happened? Did it automatically say we were playing Rocket League here? Because I typed the Sandbox specifically. I sure hope it doesn't say we're playing Rocket League, the Sandbox. That'd be pretty funny. Are you playing requested games though? Absolutely, yes. Please do submit your game. It does not have to be a completed game. I'd like to play anything that you find to be enough. Alex says he fixed it. Alex, you are awesome. They say, anyway, the game doesn't have to be finished. The idea of these streams that we do regularly here is to playtest your content so that your content can be as good as possible when it's ready to publish in the metaverse or when you're submitting it for the game jam. So in the past, we've had some examples of people who've barely just started their game, right? They've got just a couple components in there, and we ran through it for maybe 5 minutes and said like, okay, yeah, this is a good start. This right here and that there might need to be fixed just right away so that you have a good, consistent experience. Leave it on Rocket League and play football cars. Listen, the Sandbox, I could absolutely play Rocket League. I am a champ in Rocket League. Literally, that's the rank. But nonetheless, I can't do that because we're here for you. For now it says Apex Legends. What's going on? Nonetheless, we did put it in the Sandbox previously. So, okay, how is my Immortal Rainbow Guardian? Didn't know to remove gloss from the render. Do you think it's good enough to get published? It's probably not in terms of like if you're trying to apply for the artist fund, but in just a short while, all users will be able to publish assets like that. So, is it good enough that somebody will want to buy it? I think so. It was a really good looking, if you're not familiar with what we're talking about here, DJEJ_11 tagged me on Twitter earlier today, I think, with this large bird asset. So inside the software Vox Edit, you can create any assets that you want. And all the assets that are inside the Sandbox game are made with that software. But nonetheless, they made a large bird, which was essentially a reskinning or recoloring of the default large bird. It was a very nice reskin. But didn't mix it up very much. And in that way, those are the kinds of things that are going to separate you from the masses when you're applying for the artist fund, is really like, can you create this and it appear to be, even if you're using a template, unique, doing something really different. So, yeah. Let's see here. Are most players expected to have more than one ETH? No. In fact, ultimately, most players won't have any, or, I mean, eventually they'll get some, but the point would be to play to earn, right? So that's the long-term goal, is just to have a play-to-earn economy based around the sand token, where you're playing, you're earning sand, and then, of course, eventually all of it will be transitioned over to the Polygon network, so you'll need to have a very small amount of Matic tokens, but, I mean, you're talking about marginal, like, pennies for a transaction. Separately, DJGG says, is there a way I can contact support about joining the Discord? All I get is a whoops, unable to accept. I'm a landowner in developing experiences. Would love to get in there. DJ, I notice you have a Bored Ape on your avatar. If that is your Bored Ape, you can find me in the Bored Ape Yacht Club server. Tag me. I will get you in there. I will answer that by fixing it myself. So they say, so land is mainly for the rich guys. Amal Sharish says, not really. No, actually, it's mostly for the players, and by that I mean the last alpha experience that we had. You earned 1,000 sand by playing in the alpha season 1 or season 0, the very first experience, right? And you need 1,011 sand to be able to purchase a land in a land sale. So you basically earned all of that cost, but you've got to play, or I mean, yeah, you have to play and earn sand in order to be able to buy it. You can also find sand on those third-party marketplaces like the Open Seas, right? Um, and over there, people are, I think it's like 4 or 5 thousand sand or something. People are charging right now, maybe more. But nonetheless, playing for a duration, you can earn a land. So look forward to that. We did have a sale today, which was roughly about 13 plus hours ago or so. Sold out almost instantly. So if you had an issue with that purchase at that time, just remember that there are different ways to get lands, and most of what we do on this stream is the alternative methods, right? Like people are submitting this as Alpha Season 2 Game Jam, right? So if you submit to the Game Jam for the Alpha Season 2, you can win land and just be able to publish to the land you won with your creation. Alternatively, you can win sand tokens and go purchase it on a third-party market as well. Mine is on 14. Meta Jesus. Which one are you? Are you this? Sand play Game Jam football cars? Is that is that you? Which one are you? Making assets could be a way to make sand to buy a land. Potentially, yes. Absolutely. Right now, asset publishing, for sale that is, are restricted to artists in the artist fund, but nonetheless, you can create assets. Test your brain first roll. Okay, 1 sec. Let's see. This one says, Meta Jesus. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. So we'll jump into that. First row. Yes. New objective unlocked. 16 coins. So we jump right in. It says collect 16 coins inside the pyramid first floor. Only the first room doesn't have doors. All the other rooms you can only enter once. Okay. We're going to come in here. No restrictions. Trying to collect 16 coins. What do we got? Okay. I think I already kind of have an idea of how this is going to work. I'm probably going to pull this lever and both of the... Oh. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's destroy a room, I guess. So I like that right away, yes, you are teleported to the next room. Destroy room 6 and move to room 5. I just destroyed the other room, so it's good. Backtracking a little bit here. No, just did that. No, just did that. All of these say the same thing? Do all the switches say the same thing? Can't tell. Okay. Yeah, so right away, this seems like a really compelling idea, but let me see. Yeah, you can type in here, option restart game real quick. But nonetheless, it's an interesting idea because it's clearly a puzzle that's going to restrict you from accessing the space. But how do I move forward and back and left and right in this space? I assume with 16 tiles that they are arranged just as tiles, but and cut up appropriately. And if I go into this space, now each one of these levers says the same thing, except for these. Destroy room 2 and move to room 3. Sure. Right. Okay. Room 3, move to room 4. Okay. Fine. This goes nowhere. Hilarious. Maybe it does. I guess it doesn't really need to have the room, right? Destroy room 4, move to room 8. Eight to 7. If we go across and it's 8 to 12. Down. Room 6. Fully consumed. Interesting. So essentially I'm going to want to go up and down and up and down, right? So yeah, I mean, this is good. This is interesting. I think some of the, just running into it right at the beginning, the text is wrong. So it, as soon as I went from room 5 to 6, everything said 5 to 6. But nonetheless, the answer, I don't think that the answer matters so much there. I think that if it's going to be a puzzle like that, which is a good puzzle, then take it to the next level by giving the player a reason that their character is stuck in the puzzle. How did we get there to begin with? Who is holding us there? How do we get out? And why do we want to get out? What do we get when we get there? Right? So that you can do these things and build a story bit around that that's going to flesh it out and make it a much better experience. All right. So let's see here. We want to go. You said something about rocket-powered battle cars. I'm compelled. What page was that on? Saying play game jam football cars. Let's try some football cars. Let's see how that is. You're the first to play, even before me. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. No. I mean, I think it's a really good idea. It's a great idea, really. You like your vehicle. Oh, hey. It's definitely not Lamborghini. I think there's 2 of those. Well, now it's not rare. Oh, wait, there's 2 of these. They're just different color. I'm gonna take the red DeLorean. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Football cars. A game by Blaze Games. Are you kidding me? I'm a little bit biased here. This is a Blaze Games game. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. To start, walk up to the rear of your car, indicated by the white arrow, and press E to enter. Be sure to be facing directly forward when doing so. Use your car to hit the ball into the opponent's goal. Move, accelerate, drift. Oh my god, you want me to drift, bro? Okay, right. In the car, dog. My goodness. Oh, you even drift? Where did that ball go? Alright, so upsides, I can move. That's cool. Downsides, the opposing cars aren't really moving. The goalie moving. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. A little bit too... You kind of have to be too close. How do I... Like, it's a great arena. Really well done there. But the cars aren't pursuing it, so I'm kind of playing alone. Am I gonna get kicked out, or... Oh! And he threw the ball into oblivion. Can I reset the ball? You cannot. Alright, so there's a couple of things. I would say that, you know, obviously, fantastic arena, good job, right? Secondly, the cars need to be more active in their pursuit. They're beautiful cars, you know, they do their thing. But, you know, they're not playing. They're just hanging out. When they do move to the ball, we need to have some boundaries set around the map so that if the ball does go up, I mean, right now in the corners, it's doing a good job. It's staying in the corner, right? But if it goes under the ground, it needs to get destroyed and respawn, or something. Same thing with if it goes to space. At a certain height or something, it just needs to be a reset, a new kickoff or something. So that we can really get the ability to use it, to play it. Also, it's hilarious because, you know, I mean, obviously it's hacky. You see, like, my feet right in there. It's like I'm wearing the cars, but, like, they look good from here. Like, the behind area, you almost can't tell. So I would say, I don't know if the DeLorean could be a little lower, or, you know, something like that to really get rid of some of that illusion. But, yeah, I mean, great concept. Obviously, it's a successful concept. It does work. Oh, another note that I would leave as well is the hitboxes in the Epic Games Classic developed by Psyonix are actually ovoid, like, spheres, right? They're not boxes. So that flat face on the front, maybe like make it a 5 poly, you know, thing, so that you know, you have an opportunity for the ball to be hit like sideways, because drifting is cool, but there's some, I mean, on your preview screen at least, there's no hitbox on the front of the car, so, or on the sides of the car rather. So why drift, right? Anyway, so that's a real quick rundown of that. But Blaze Games, of course, they pretty much can't go wrong. I've seen them make a lot of fantastic stuff, and it is just the early part of the draft, so they could be workshopping it back and forth between members of their team, kind of giving that, again, getting feedback is always good, and that's the point of this stream here. Cars are beautiful. I agree, Bravos NFT. I agree. The car has legs, yes, because as it is right now, there's no straight up replacement of your avatar as a player character or a car as a player character. There is, you can wear a car, and that's essentially what just happened. All right, finally made a stream. What's up, as promised? How you doing? It's a Fred Flintstone car. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's great when you get Alex in the chat, right? Alex he's just 100% like engaged in the chat. He doesn't have to worry about the stuff that's happening on the screen. I'm noticing a lot of football, a lot of soccer out here. Let's try this. The Colosseum Arena. Esport and boxing. The theme is Gladiator? I know that it's probably Gladiator because of the space and what it is, but I saw a golf game that looked really good somewhere. Hey, if you could find that, I'd love to give it some feedback here. Maybe the person who made that game would be excited to see that pop up on the live. Welcome to the Colosseum Arena. I like this dragon-like thing. Nice. The staff. Waiter. Okay. You can fight or bet to earn sand. I imagine, obviously, that's a later idea, but it's a demo game. Talk to the staff to run your quest. Building in the map have been changed. Because the approval custom asset process takes a long time, so I have to change it to keep up with the contest. But you can see the original map on my YouTube channel. Link. Okay. Interesting. This cart is cool. Are those flies? They kind of look like flies, but also now that I get closer, they almost look like little daggers or arrows or something. And there's floating swords outside of it, so now I'm more inclined to think they're like kunai or something. Anyway, let's head on in. Let's check it out. We got a bunch of people partying in the stands. Door boy. Should I go? If I go down in, okay. All right. Open the door. Open the door, door boy. Oh hey, what's up? Wait, maybe I need like gear. Oh, oh yeah. Oh whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. Let me just get everything. Give me all the gear. You got gear on gear on gear. Look at this. Pick your shield. I'll have one of each, please. But at the end of the day, you know, we gotta wear the right hat. Gotta wear that Wizzy hat. Gotta put on that Alpha sword. We'll gear up, by the way. Doesn't even matter. You know, put it on. Let's go with the Atlantean shield. I just look like an amalgamation of nonsense. Wonderful. Look at this. I'm all geared up. We're ready to go beat somebody up. So far, I feel like I've skipped the story portion, if there is one. Oh, look at all the weapons. Give me the weapon. Look at all these cool weapons. Did you buy all of these? Why? Look at all. Oh, wait. Are these better than the Alpha Sword? Nah, I get speed with mine. I like it. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up? I will crush you. What? Whoa, whoa. He's a thick boy. Oh, he hurts real good. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, super quick feedback, because I super died quick. As I restart here, as I live and breathe, uh, that if that is the first of many enemies, maybe it's too healthy. You know, get your users some ramping difficulty. I think. Okay. Oh. Make sure that it goes up slowly. This feels like this is a potential problem right here. Because if you can get in under that, you're gonna break something a little bit. Okay. We make our way downtown, walking fast. Is this fence aggressive again? The fence hurts. I knew that was gonna happen. I saw the little thing. I don't know if you know this about fences in the Sandbox game, but apparently they're all hungry. They're all very hungry. Sparky Snickles says, still a teensy bit sad my hat doesn't have a glowing rim, but I love my hat regardless. I hear that Alex has one of these hats available for sale right now. It's a pretty prestigious piece, pretty unique. What's going on? VIPs only. Come to the VIP lounge, dog. Love to dance in this VIP lounge. Oh, hey! Your heel coming up here, but... Can't go out there. But I heal by being near the Skunk 47. Okay. Ah! Hit me again. No, stop it. Get some help. Oh boy. Wow, they killed me like instantly out here. There's a lot of danger. A lot of danger out here. Okay. So far, what I've run into is a cool looking Colosseum. The only way to progress in the story, excuse me, is to go what seems like the wrong way to get here, which is to talk to the doorboy after jumping out of the stands, like just a regular old, just a regular dude out here, just jumping out of the stands, grabbing some armor and going and beating somebody up, you know. But that's okay. All right. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Looking, looking real good right now. Looking real good. Who made this armor? Beautiful. Parry this guy. Parry this, you casual. Oh, he hit me. There we go. All right. Okay. Golden key. Wait, that was it? Okay. Okay. All right. So right here, you not only can you not get to the combat area to make the arena portion make sense, but then you get a key to go to a place that you can otherwise jump to the same way that you do by going over here. So, you know, to that point, I would say make sure that the doorway, the gateway there by the staff member, Gladiator Gate, opens, because currently it does not. And then once you get it functional in that way, then we're kind of past the correct way. And then beyond that, you know, you might want to make, and I don't suggest this often, invisible walls above all of the arena here, including this side wall, where when you get close to the invisible wall, a little bit of text pops up that says, you might not want to jump in there, right? Something like that. Or like, don't go in here without your equipment. And then, you know, it'll force a player to walk around, go through the gate, come through by Doorboy, and be able to make their way through. And coming through here, I feel like I just need to beat up the gate for the sake of beating up the gate at this point. Alright, so VIPs, yeah, we did the win. Okay, we come upstairs. We're hanging out. You know, getting healed, that's nice. And a little cake. And we're gonna talk to him. Hello, this is not my real avatar, haha. Some quests have UI bugs, but you don't need to be worried. The quest is passed. So we have a little bit of like fourth wall things happening here, where you know you're discussing quite clearly things that you feel like are flaws, things that you know that you haven't done, that you want to do, but the end user doesn't know, right? The end user doesn't know this isn't your avatar. The end user doesn't know that the arena doesn't look the way that you want it to look, right? So just keep that in mind when you design the game in that way. You're basically saying, hey, users, my game isn't good. Not to say that it isn't good. It played fine. It could use multi-step combat, you know, defeat this mob, round 2 combat, defeat this mob, round 3 combat. You could see the places where I was able to just kind of walk into that you normally just wouldn't want your users to go to, including the gate that kind of went to nowhere. Potentially that gate that goes off to the right could be the gate where you have all of your contestants that you're about to fight in it. And that would make for an interesting kind of story piece there without having to say a lot of words. But, you know, yeah, it's good to know. Who made a note for me? Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll go to that right now. Thank you, Alex. It says, someone would like you to play page 97, Coco Loco, Sports City. So I'm going to go back out. But, you know, it's got a great base. A lot of people love those kinds of combat-based games. Let's get right on down here. Rush. 97. Okay. Coco Loco, Sports City. Open world sports game where you can explore, play, learn, appreciate art, unlock items, decorate your house, and be the best. Polyvoxel would also like me to play page 100, Trackstar. Says that it's quick. Yeah, no worries. We'll get there. Oh, that's a shame. Hey, warning. Here's a warning for our friends out here. If for any reason you are on the Yield Guild Games Discord server, it appears that this is undergoing an attack. /hack / whatever. Don't click any links in there. I just noticed 51 notifications from there, and want to make sure everybody's staying safe out here. So, best of luck to the team at Yield Guild, good friend of ours. Sorry about whatever's going on there. That's happening live, so thought you all should know. Alright, so yeah, slow load, but I imagine that's because a lot's going on here in Coco Loco Sports City. All right, we got a whole team of supporters. Uh, what is this? It's like a little party. Well, there's a lot of partying going on. A lot of partying going on. Hey, somebody's got one of those board apes, the Kennel Club as well. Little mutant. Look at you guys with your NFTs. You got some Clone X. Look at all these nice things you got going on. All right, welcome our new star. I'll give you a quick tour and then you're off by yourself. This is what Camilla would sound like, clearly. Follow the exclamations and press E once you read them. At the end, we have a prize for you. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. I'm a rebel. Yeah. XP bonus. Ooh. I hate shorts in trading, but I love them on my legs. Wow. 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 It's funny, but also like what? Okay, so you can chat with some people. Not everybody. That's okay. Not everybody wants to chat. I really am compelled to go up the ladder here, or excuse me, the elevators. But they're more quests. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it. Where you at, Kiki? Take Kiki on a date. Wait, hold up. I didn't say I wanted to date them, did I? Did I say that? Dang. Sure. Let's do it. Let's pick up all these side quests, dude. Wait. Oh no! Charles is by the cocoa bar. Where's the cocoa? What's the cocoa bar? Is this it? Oh, what's up? Wait, take Camilla's drink. Camilla, you left it. Is this Camilla? That's Samantha. Who's Camilla? Alright, I'm gonna leave that there. Sorry, Camilla. You lost your drink. Sure, Rodolfo, I don't know what you needed, but listen, I'm gonna do it. Where's the cocoa bar? Let's go faster. Let's go faster. Go fast. Gotta go fast. But also, gotta stop for every exclamation mark. I'm gonna fail this quest. Honestly. No cocoa bar? There is a timer. I get, yeah, for sure. I just don't know where the cocoa bar is. So I guess I'm just gonna lose, you know? Unless this is the way. It's a really nice level, you know? It's designed in a way that definitely makes me want to, like, go experience it all. Oh, man, Charles, you're killing me, Charles. Thanks for being my wingman. What do you mean, Charles? You jerk. Found the cocoa bar. Can I get the quest again? Alright, Samantha. Thank you. Here we go. Let's go again. Wait, you can't do it again. Oh no. Well, I saw him with another woman, I guess. Crazy. Wild. lost your prize forever. That's right. It's made for you to come back. Okay, this is drop Kiki, but like take Kiki on a date to look at the parade. And I go, oh, well, hi. Wait, what? Under the sea, under the sea. What's up? How you doing? Kiki. Kiki! Why are you attacking me? Kiki, don't. Stop. No, stop it, Kiki. Stop it. It's abuse. Kiki. No, wait. I didn't do anything. Why are you thanking me with a punch? Who, who made, who hurt you, Kiki? You know, who did this to you? Kiki, are you still in pursuit? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Alright. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Kiki was already under the sea. So I actually can't take Kiki there. And so I can't complete that quest. That that would need some work. Jose V Zerpa M says Disney copyright. You right. You right. My voice is so good. I sound exactly like Sebastian. That's what happened there. You know, that was it. It's not. It's not. All right, let's go ride this elevator. Let's see where this goes. Goes right past all those NFTs. What's up? What's up here? What are you doing? Sasha, is this? This looks like a wrestler. Looks like a wrestler, specifically a particular wrestler that may or may not be cousins with Snoop. Hey, floating island, can you come back? Because that seemed pretty cool. Thank you. Where are they going? Where are they going though? No. Oh, I'm good. This is fine. This is fine. Are the last two games designed by individual designers, or does it belong to a game studio? The Rocket Cars was a game studio, but of course was only just getting started. Not that the studio is just getting. Tommy, why do you have piercing red eyes? Why are all these? Why are some of these soccer players actually Terminators? Also, OX Sports. This is this is clearly a reference to some Electronic Arts property. Oh, hey, who won the first World Cup? I don't know. Did I get it right? Well, I guess we'll never know. Go hang out with the Candy Man. Take this order to the girl by the mushroom. Sure, that seems easy enough. Got a little cupcake. All right, where is the mushroom? Oh, that's the mushroom. I think. Is that this the girl? Excuse me, Miss. Is a mushroom? That's a mushroom, right? I'm not crazy. Excuse me, Miss. Excuse me, Miss. Who's who's getting the cupcake? Where? What? Wait, wait. I can't tell if I'm completing these or not. Could you help me find my mom? Alright, Maxie. Find the mom. She's somewhere high. Is she in the mushroom? I don't know what you're insinuating there. But I won't stand for it, Alex. You know? You people. Can't believe. Can't believe. The mushroom was tall, okay? The mushroom was tall. What are we gonna do here? If I can't... Okay, I'm gonna take this elevator and assume that that's the high place. Because it's clearly taller than the mushroom. So, you know. Go try the sport. I'd love to try the sport. I'm trying to do the quest. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, that person is tagged as Liz. Is Liz the mom? It's a lizard. Nope. That's not a mom. That's a lizard. Carl Schwartz has a quest, but no quest marker. Person's just partying. Leah. Wait, why can't I just pick up the whole person? Oh, can you take Leah to her friend? Sure. Taxi. Basketball exhibit? Sure. Alright. There's a lot going on here, but not... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I hope the basketball exhibit isn't high up. There's like a million quests, but all of them... Not all of them. That's an over-exaggeration. Many of them have small things that make them unplayable, right? Or like incompletable, if that word makes sense. You know, I want to. Oh, hey, pick it up. Okay, all right. The 3 goals, pass the defense. Are you ready? Sure. Okay, I unlock quick shot. How do I make all go in space? There. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see. Will it despawn? Wait, what? Need more. Where did, oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh. Well, I mean, that almost worked. Okay. Okay. Oh, fell off. Appears to be more over there. Need more. Oh. You walk over and press E on that. It will... okay. And there's no identifier that is going to be the thing that spawns this over here. That's going to help there, but otherwise, no, it's fine. This is fun. It's got good mechanics. It has simple goals. You know? It's clear. It's not time restricted. Oh. I guess the only thing that worries me a little bit about this is like how many balls do you fling into there before like oh I guess how I pick it up matters. Darn it. How many balls do you fling in there like adding the extra polys to the environment that you don't really need, okay? Close. Close. Like this this game here overall is more redeeming to the whole game than a lot of those quests that are like halfway completable. Not that they're not good. That's the whole point of doing these streams, is that we want to. Yes. Well, so Doubtfire says you so bad, haha. Well, I'll tell you something interesting, Doubtfire, if you don't already know, right? So the way that your character picks up the ball affects the direction that it is thrown once it gets on the other side of the wall. So picking it up relatively centered like I have, this should shoot straight when I let it go. But if it's just a little to the left, yep, a little to the right, then it will not shoot straight. So this is to do with the fact that I'm putting a polygon between me and the wall, or, you know, and then I'm saying, oh, okay, throw it, and we'll see what happens. So it can be skill-based play, but go pretty straight, but not on time. I just recently started making a game and I ran into an issue with the camera. While the player walks, this camera zooms out a little bit. The player sees the second floor, which should not be seen. Well, in terms of zoom, you can control the camera in the camera settings. So check out the camera settings inside the Game Maker. You can make them fixed, you can make them angular fixed, you can make them dynamic like this, right? You can put the zoom. I'm not sure if the zoom is able to be controlled. Correct me if I'm wrong if you all are in the chat there. I don't, Alright. Nope. Hit the goal, but not the goal. Close. Bowling. Do they have play to earn in the sandbox? Yes. Seasonal content will have play to earn. So in the Alpha Season 1, users who had an Alpha Pass, which you could win for free over on Twitter, keeping in mind that it is Alpha, so we were having a limited rollout, they earned 1,000 sand token. And a sand token right now is $4.82. So, just by playing, they earned $4,800. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to make 1 million of these phones. Can I do that? I just make like 1 million phones? Nope. Randomly got 2 though. Ooh, almost. Definitely go left. Ooh, okay. Say cheese, I bet you won't. You won't. Alright, can you submit a level without being a creator? Yes, you can. So I'm gonna back out of this. I think we've gotten all the feedback that we can get out of this game. There's a couple little polishing things I would like to see ideally there, and possibly longer timers on those time-based quests, but otherwise, you know, it was good. It was good. There was gonna be a ton of things to do. There was gonna be probably a couple hours worth of content, and you know, very excited about the future of where that game goes as those little edges are rounded out. Can't wait until Mac build. Once it comes out, I'll be on. Well, Devin Wessel, I got good news for you. That I can't share yet, but Mac version, it's happening, it's soon, and sooner than you think. Hey, I'm new to the sandbox, wanted to ask something, feel free, that's what these shows are for, they're just for you. During the Wednesday show, excuse me, I'm so used to saying that because on Wednesday, we always review games on Wednesday, but now I'm doing it 5 days a week, right here, playing your games that you submitted into the Sandbox Game Maker. So, you know, alright, let's see. Thanks, Chihiro. I think it was a fantastic game. It's a lot of fun. It's a deep-looking world. You know, there's I'd say in terms of the feedback that I've seen come back from the big publishers that we have interacted with, I'd like to see in a perfect world for your game, for any game really, one main really deep story, if that makes sense. One thread that connects everything. It doesn't have to be mystical, magical. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be about murder. You know what I mean? It can be anything that you can have one mainline story to follow throughout. And all of those side quests in there are going to really take it and give those players forever, right? They're going to want to play it over and over and over because maybe they haven't done everything, and it just takes it to that next level. And we've heard that when, we had Skybound Entertainment as a guest here. They did reviews of the Walking Dead based game jam. They were very focused on that. Alex, I'm okay with you collecting more game requests. I could probably do... actually, man, we got a lot already. I just noticed how many you've already sent. I'm probably only going to be able to play Page 100 Polyvoxel's game now, even though it's quick, just because I'm, typically I'd like to run the show about 1 hour, maybe a little bit longer. When we do get into the interview periods, starting up next week, hopefully, it's not set in stone. I haven't got a confirmation yet, but I got an email in from somebody, or I have an email address of someone who I play tested their game on the first show, Kodezene, also with Lozen. Hopefully I can get them on the show so we can have some interviews, and in those sorts of times, which ultimately I'd like to have you guys who are making these games on this show talking about your process when you do, let's say, win some game jams, right? I want to talk about your process, what made you successful from a winner, and then we can take that into the next generation of creators, people who are watching on these streams, people who are artists, that sort of thing. But that said, that would mean that the time to review these games would be limited down to probably 1 or 2 per stream. But because we're doing it 5 days a week, we'll be able to get, 5-10 games per week reviewed, so you guys can get really good feedback and a good understanding of what winners in terms of the game jam, what we look for, what the developers who vote on occasion, those out of the house sort of people, look for when they do these reviews, when they do this voting. So the name here, Trackstar. I'm not seeing it on, unless this is it. Nope, it's Dog Agility. I assume this is Trackstar. I saw a video about this Polyvoxel. I saw your hype trailer, and immediately I thought, like, this is some good stuff, right? This is the kind of visual intrigue that a person would want when they make a game. In terms of, like, really meeting the aesthetic, this is it. Now, 3 laps is all you need. Don't touch the grass, though. How fast can you complete the race? Okay. Okay. Get ready. Let's go. Let me go. Oh. You can't hold W before the timer starts. That's fine. So the interesting thing about this particular race is I feel like it plays out a little bit more like Gran Turismo, in that, oh, I didn't really touch the grass there, but that's okay. That's okay. typically in a race, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter now, but I noticed you have it laned out, right? You got lane 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it kind of implies, look at this deer in the way. Look at this fauna out here. Foxes, bro. How am I supposed to set new high scores with your foxiness in my way, dude? But get your antlers out of here. Love it. Love it. It's cute. It's, again, it's bright, colorful, but in the right colors. In theme. Oh, okay. The hitbox right here on these corners. I don't know. I don't know about that one. It's a little bit intrusive, but also, like, it kind of makes sense. Obviously, you're going to want it to be, it's going to have to be particularly refined, but also not really. If it only takes a couple of seconds like this, I'm compelled to want to do it again and again and again. I can see the defining lines there. A little bit of a blurred line in terms of like where this dark green, like the dark green grass and not the light green grass is killing me, clearly. Sometimes the dark green grass is under the track. So you basically have to stay in lanes 3 and 4, which, you know, makes me want to say, why isn't it just lanes 3 and 4? Oh, I forgot about this! Like, the track and stuff is going to assault you. Little dragon. Dragon? Dragon! Pretty good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Good. Can I beat it? Can I beat it, though? Can I beat it, though? I'm wondering if there's a way to take, like, because right now it's cute, right? It's immersive. These cute little creatures are kind of just walking around. I wonder if there's a way to make it, like, rather than the whole stand going out into the track, maybe the lid of the stand could come off somehow, and, like, fly onto the track like there was wind. Or like blow the trees down, you know, keep it a little more in theme for what it is aesthetically to start. Like, the little dragons are cool, but all right, what do we got? Are they chasing me? Are you trying to kill me, dragon bro? Is the dragon a ranged character? If the dragons have ranged attacks, probably fix that. You don't have to, but I was surprised just there to find that I died in the middle of lanes 3 and 4 with all the things that I thought that I knew about this race to begin with. It's the little dragons, you know, they're not really a problem. You know, they're there, they're cute. But, excuse me, I see them as kind of the same as any other object, right? It's just like a don't collide with this. I'm still trying to stay on the track, but I have these obstacles in my way. More than, you know, more than the idea that I've got, like, you know, a ranged dragon makes me think of, like, crossbowmen, like, trying to assault me like I'm a criminal, but really, you know, I'm just like a medieval criminal. I'm just running the track, you know? Just running the track. I just got attacked by that dragon again. This one in the back. Pretty sure. Maybe I hit this. I don't think I hit this green thing until I was already around the corner and died back into it. So that's, you know, it's good. It's interesting, but once again, I would say that yes, you would want to make sure that the little dragons aren't ranged attackers. Because I think to a certain extent, when you have a game type like that, you want to have people competing for the high score, right? The fastest possible race time. And that's what's going to make that game succeed. It doesn't have to succeed because you managed to maybe not get attacked by a dragon. Otherwise, the grass thing, that's a small feedback. Doesn't really have to matter. You could polish that up by making invisible, instead of making the ground itself the thing that damages you, you could make it where you have invisible walls around the track that if you collide with the invisible wall, then you die. It would require more work, of course, but the same way that you drew the track itself out, you could build a regular, like, polyed wall from the same elements, and then make that invisible, collidable, when collision, take damage, die, you gotta restart, that'll keep people on the track without having to have two different shades of grass and whatever there. And then also, again, the ranged, and you could take the moving stadium seating to the next level by making a top for the stadium seats that gets blown off by an apparent wind. Like maybe make like a series of leaves that kind of like whooshes and whirls like this as an asset, and then have the leaves whoosh and whirl, and when they do, the top blows off the stadium stand and lands on the ground and gets blown across the ground because it's still a thing that you could collide with or interact with or avoid if you could jump over it. It doesn't have to do this topple over effect even. It could just blow off straight into the ground, like boom, and whoosh across. Because when you see the whirl of the leaves, you get the implication that it got blown off. And it could be the same good reason why a tree lands on the track. And rather than the trees whooshing left or right to go past it, now you're jumping over the trees that are landing on the track. And it gives a more unified, more connected reasoning for those things to happen. The wind. The dragons are a little bit mystical, but there's already some creatures there, and maybe they come out from somewhere or something like that. But that's just, those are all things to take it from a 9 to a 10, right? On a rating score. So, what I would say, just to close up, I know we got Touche in the chat right now, and many of you come over from Touche's live streams. Another thing that I'd like to start doing with this live stream each and every week is that we have a transition where I have those people who are watching on twitch.tv. If you are a Twitch live streamer, we can actually go over on twitch.tv and we can raid your stream. So if you're a person who's creating, if you're a person who's live streaming, and you would like to get the bump from the Sandbox, get a couple extra viewers in your live stream, I'm going to start with Touche here today. If Touche is live, once Touche goes live, we'll do a raid and jump over there. But once again, I'd like to make this kind of a tradition for our stream here as a way to give back to the community. Just be hanging out, we're chilling, we're chatting, we're reviewing your games, we're talking about what we're doing, and then we move right on into, any recommendation. You, your friends, people who want to continue to work with the community. Maybe you're teaching people in the community. Maybe you're trying to learn from the community. For any given reason, if you'd like to be rated, then I'd say in the future, let's do it. Let's bring people in there. So, you think you would even be on Stadia? The question comes in. Google Stadia is a cloud-based platform. I don't believe that we will be on Stadia. They don't run Linux or Windows or Mac emulation in their platform. So, that's totally up to them. Raystream says, Joseph! Well, what did I do? What did I do, Sandbox game? What you got? Please add an option to collaborate in Game Maker. Can confirm. It is being made. It has a little bit of a longer timer. We'll talk about mid-range, mid-distance. Let's do a double giveaway. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are we talking about over here? One right now for everyone. All right. Random Ether restream the Sandbox. Another one on Touche's stream after the raid. Okay. I can continue to answer your questions in the chat if at the Sandbox Game just posted a form right here. It's already out on YouTube. It's out on Twitch. It's going out on Facebook here in just a second. They're going to draw from that. They're going to tell us the winner from that. I'm going to say you have 3 minutes to fill out that form before it'll close. 3 minutes to fill out the form before it closes so that we can get on and in and rating on Touche's chat, because Touche's got some very valuable information for you guys. Fantastic at answering questions about the Sandbox Game Maker. If you're trying to understand kind of how to use this tool, how to get with it, you know, and let me see if I can find while I'm here, dude. Let's go hang out in the Steakfish Beach Resort for those people who have the Game Maker loaded. Alright, so anybody have any questions about the Sandbox while we're here? Any questions that haven't been answered recently? I do have a list of what looks like 3 more games scheduled for tomorrow. So this same time tomorrow, starting about an hour and a half before this moment, we will be playing Smobler Studios Tala Festival. Angelo Spada has Sagar Mountain. Alright, and then we got Brielle Lagunda, Ultimate Boxing Championship. We'll try to play all 3 of those tomorrow and more if we have time. But I've got those queued up for tomorrow. How can I gem my assets when I publish to the marketplace? Currently, average everyday user doesn't have access to gems, catalyst sort of activity. But you should be able to do that later. Will you actually review assets from artists in this show? Yes. If you make art and you would like it reviewed on this stream, you just have to convert it into a format in which I can show, and we can schedule an interview style process for that. That's probably how I would do that. Certainly not, I don't think I would want to do it as a review per se, but more as a showcase of you and what you're doing here. Hey, Orion, welcome. Loving it. Orion knows how to get into a social hub here in the Sandbox Game Maker Gallery. We're hanging out in the Steakfish social space. Nice looking place. Got good vibes. What's this person? I welcome you to our building. We're very happy with your visit. Cool. Oh, it's Christmas themed. Sort of. Technological Christmas. 30 seconds left on that form. Alright, is there a way to mirror animations, say for a walk, run animation? Not really. No. When you do an animation, you're rigging each individual component that you created, right? To do the functions that you want them to do. So just you know, it does take time to make the animations, and that's a large part of what gives the value to the arts, the NFTs that we create using Box Edit. Hey, King of Crypto, hanging out with us. What's up? There was a form, candidly, Kristen. Alex, you know what? If you missed the form, don't worry. There's another chance. Because in just a couple of minutes, we're going to have Touche streaming and I'm going to raid that stream. And in that raid, Touche is also going to have a Wizzy hat giveaway. So there will be one more, but not on this channel. It's going to be on twitch.tv/Touche. If I recall that correctly. And forgive me, Touche Studios, if I don't have that. Let me check your link tree. Let me check your link tree. You got any stuff? Any stuff? Nope. You do not. That's all right. Nonetheless, Alex is going to help me raid that. So you'll have an opportunity again over there to get yourself. Here we go. We're at. We're hype. We're getting hype right now. Went to the bathroom for a moment. Form is closed. That's true. Unfortunately, as I said, we had opened it up about 5 minutes ago. 204 entries on the form. 250 total people are watching. Keep in mind, who, that the form is filled out by people not just on YouTube, but also on Twitch, on Facebook, on DLive, on Theta, on Twitter. Depends. Anywhere where that link is distributed gets access. So, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right? So your username won't matter that much, Danny. The real things that matter is the ETH address on there and the email, sort of, to a certain extent, but not really. I think it's actually just username, platform, and ETH address right now, so you're good to go. Can I make a block with no collision like a water block? Liquids are made differently. They have different physics when you get in them. But nonetheless, you can make objects with no collision. What do we got? Trying to see a follow-up on your... Okay, I'm experiencing bugs in the Game Maker. Need to restart again and then it would work. What I would recommend that you do for that, if you feel like you're experiencing bugs in your development side, first check with a second account. Make an account that's not your main account and publish it to the gallery, just like I play tested those games here today. Publish your work to the gallery and then try it with a different account. Because sometimes users are seeing things differently than what your developers are doing. So if you are a developer, I would recommend that you just check that right away. Didn't see the asset submission form on the Medium article or the Alpha Game Jam. Asset submission is processed through Andy Ritchie, so you may request or ask them via their live stream, or I can get you an answer about that probably by tomorrow, because I know right now it's 8 hours ahead. What is it, like 3:30 in the morning in the UK? So same link as the previous jams, according to Alex on the support channel here. Alex, did you draw the winner with RNG? Tell me the RNG, Alex. Tell me who wins. Tell me who wins, sir. If you're a new artist, you get an email with more info. Very good. Very good. Jacob G 1998 says, look at me. I'm on the pool. Jar Jar Jackie Chan Banks in the game. What's up, Crypto Logger? Well, look at all these familiar faces. I love seeing names that I've seen in the chat be in the game. You got to roll on a screen, Alex. What is it? What's man? This guy. All right, here we go. RNG. 204 entry. Generate. Number 96, Alex. Number 90, they can't tell who 96 is on the form, Alex. I always found it to be interesting, right? Like, because I've seen that in the chat. Well, so Alex is going to tell me now who number 96 was. And, it was almost nice. It was almost nice Avatar. It was nice in a mirror world Avatar. XOV says, I'm 96. I don't know about that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out soon. Want to be an artist creator? Hey, if you'd like to be an artist creator for the Sandbox, all you have to do is apply at fund.sandbox.game. Keep in mind, however, that over 100 submissions are sent every day. And only really, truly exceptional works at this point are getting approved. So you can't, I would say that if it took you less than a day to make your portfolio, you're probably not going to be accepted at this stage, only because so many people apply that put quite a lot of work into the animations, and once again, lots of different creations that are a little more time consuming. A little more effort is put in. Now that's not to say that great art can't be made fast, because it can. If you have a lot of experience with the Vox Edit tool, just make something beautiful. Over on YouTube.com, Sam Art just won a Wizzy the Blue hat. Now, Sam Art, congratulations. YouTube has been on a downturn lately. There's been a lot of Twitch winners. YouTube, nice to see you back in the fold. Danimal Cilantro says, I designed and rigged a bunch of Pokemon for laughs. Can they be considered in my portfolio? Yes. The portfolio really, it doesn't matter so much about what you made. It's the quality of the creation. Because, yeah, you can't publish those in the marketplace, but they do show value in another way. Because artists in the artist program are used for partner deals all the time. So if you already have a bunch of Pokemon, maybe you're the person that we were looking for to give a pitch to the Pokemon Company, which is their literal name. If you, those who are watching aren't familiar, the Pokemon Company is a branch of Nintendo. So yeah, we're ready to go over into Touche's live stream over on Twitch.tv. So if you are watching on Twitch, stick with us, hang out. We are going to transition over there. And that's well over 100 viewers right now, 141 people over on Twitch. So hang out. We're going to move over to Touche's chat, where there will be another giveaway. And you can learn more about games like the games you saw designed today. Maybe Touche will be playing. If I'm honest, Touche's an ambassador. I trust them implicitly. And we're going to have a good time over there. So, Alex, when Touche is ready, you let me know. I'm sure that we can. One second. Let me see if I can get over here. Twitch.tv/Touche. Touche is already live right now with 22 viewers. Alex. He's already ready. He's already ready. So go ahead and do that ! raid space Touche. I think that's the command off the top of my head. Let's get these folks in here. Right on the way. Right on the way. Cody. See, Cody Zene is already in Touche's chat. We got Cody Zene right now. Hey. There we go. Sandbox Game is rating with a party of 104 right now. And we're getting ready to do that giveaway over on Touche's stream. So if you're watching over on YouTube.com, you're watching on Twitch, watching on any of our other great platforms, I put a link in the chat right now. This is the direct link to the Twitch stream. So if you want to be eligible for the other Wizzy hat giveaway here today, go check out Touche's stream. Once again, I'd like to start promoting more creators, more streamers on this stream as well. So if you have a live stream and you would like to be featured by the Sandbox in the future, send me a DM or send me a tweet with your live stream. Show me some of your content. If you're streaming when I'm streaming, we could bump people over to you. hang out over on Twitch. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great afternoon. Have a great evening. And of course, have a good morning.